softer. And maybe even quieter. And now let's all just listen to the Roots. Now let's sing it again. They were pretty good, but you could do better. Come on. And even louder, please. And at the top of your lungs. Song for you. Thanks so much for spending your Jazzfest moment with us, and sharing this moment in this Gulf breeze that is cascading over each of us individually. This one last song, though, it sort of requires something of you, the audience, and that thing being we need you to provide a special effect about 3/4 of the way through the song. That special effect being the sound of a multitude of people screaming like they're being swallowed by a whale. Since you live so close to the water, I can imagine either you or one of your family members have been swallowed by whales in the not too distant past. So I'd like you to dredge up those old feelings, those things that you worked so hard through therapy, to kind of put away when either you or your family member was swallowed by a whale. I'd like to bring that back so that you can provide for us this special effect. But, ladies and gentlemen, so you don't just do it whenever you feel like it, and ruining these carefully crafted verses that I have written for each of these for the song, which I do with a little feather pen on a sort of a parchment paper in my garret apartment overlooking the Thames. We're going to give you a signal so you know exactly when to scream like you're being swallowed by a whale. Oh, jeez. Whatever that meant. That just went down. Funny how gravity works, huh, John? Does anybody like to be a drummer? We would take you on the road. A drummer that understands how gravity works. That if you kick something off of a tall stage, it will fall. And perhaps break. That's all right. So, we're going to give you, Mr. Chris Funk is going to give you the signal. It is over here. Come here. Hey, Mr. Chris Funk. I introduced you. Should have put a little sunblock on that, Chris. It's all right. We'll get you. We're just ready for this. All right. So Mr. Chris is going to give you the signal. The signal is going to look like this. He's going to look like this. Sort of the jaws of a whale. If a man with his belt half undone and his shirt out and his shirt untucked were to make the jaws of a whale with his hands. So when you see that, you know to scream like you're being swallowed by a whale. Is that clear? I said, is that clear? Then we can continue. We're going to give you a trial run to make sure you're doing it right. It's very important. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, Mr. Funk, please. No. Come on. I saw people in the back who weren't screaming like they were being swallowed by a whale. Maybe you were being bitten by a pike or something. But it's a far cry from being swallowed by a whale. So let's try it one more time. Mr. Funk, if you wouldn't mind. 1, 2, 3, let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. This is the Mariner's Revenge song. We are two mariners, a ship's sole survivors, in this belly of a whale. Its ribs are ceiling beams, its guts are carpeting. I guess we have some time to kill. You may not remember me, I was a child of 3, and you a lad of 18. But I remember you, and I will relate to you how our history's interweave. And the time you will rake and arrest about spending all your money on more than hell. Oh, you had a charming air, all cheap and debonair, my widowed mother found so sweet. Her sheets still warm with him, now filled with filth and foul disease. It's dying more on you, the dead-ridden drunken men, leaving my mother a poor consumptive wretch. Oh, and then you disappeared. Your gambling arrears, the only thing you left behind. And then the magistrate reclaimed our small estate, and my poor mother lost her mind. One day in spring, my dear sweet mother died. Before she did, I took her hand, there she lying cried. It took me 15 years to swallow all my tears among the urchins in the streets, until a priory took pity and hired me to keep their vestry nice and neat. But never once in the employ of these holy, holy, holy men did I ever once turn my mind from the thought of revenge. One night I overheard the friar exchanging words with a penitent whaler from the sea. The captain of his ship, who met you toe-to-toe, was known for one cruelty. The following day I shipped to sea with the privateer. In the whistle of the wind, I could almost hear. Oh.
Find him, tie him to a pole and break his fingers to splinters, drag him to a hole until he wakes up naked. say to you as you sail across the sea. Always your mother will watch over you as you avenge this wicked deed.
That fateful night, we had you in our sight. After 20 months at sea, your starboard flank abeam, I was getting my muskets clean when came this rumbling from beneath. The ocean shook, the sky went black, and the captain wailed. Before us grew the angry giant of a giant if you wouldn't mind quieting down for just this part. Kind of important. Thanks. Don't know how I survived. The crew all was chewed alive. I must have slipped between his teeth. But oh, what providence, what divine intelligence. You should survive as well as me. Here's my heart, great joy to see your eyes filled with the eye.